Finally, we can get some sun and warmer weather.
Yes, finally. Well, the Bulls and Blackhawks are tomorrow night. So what's the story tonight?
There's a little playoff fever going on around here. The Red Hot Blackhawks face the NHL's hottest team. We're going to head to Vancouver for a preview.
Yeah, and plus it looked like a flagrant foul, but it wasn't called though. Why not? And what does the NBA have to say about it all? That's all coming up next in sports. Welcome back for sports. The Bulls-Celtics playoff series has been pretty amazing.
Yes, but the best of all time, I don't think we can say that quite yet, even though it is the first playoff series in NBA history to have 3 games go into overtime. Unfortunately, Game 5 will be remembered with 2 major mistakes. The Bulls and coach Vinny Del Negro are guilty of the first for not double-teaming a red-hot Paul Pierce in the final seconds of overtime. As you see right here, he hit the go-ahead jumper. But the biggest mistake came courtesy of the refs when they failed to call his obvious flagrant foul. Rajon Rondo hit Brad Miller right in the mouth. Now the no call and Miller's missed free throw, well, that ended the Bulls' chances of winning that game.
You have to go for the basketball, and he didn't come near the basketball. He came, right across his face. So, I thought it was, a flagrant.
It was a great foul by Rondo. You always talk about playoff basketball, no layups. Rondo did it on the very last play, and it won the game for us.
I understand hard fouls, but there's been a lot above the shoulders that, and that stuff just gets old after a while. And we got another game to play, so strap it on. We'll see what happens Thursday.
Yes, we will. And the NBA responded today by saying they stand by the no flagrant foul call, meaning Rondo will not face any penalties or suspension. The Celtics do lead the series 3-2. Game 6 is tomorrow night at the United Center. Wow, talk about playing a tough playoff series. The Blackhawks are going to have their hands full as they take on the Canucks. The series begins tomorrow night in Vancouver.
They play a good defensive game. That's maybe why Luongo does his job, very well. But he's been on fire. He's been making a lot of great saves. He's one of the best goalies in the league, if not the best. So
that's going to be a fun series, but a tough one for the Hawks. Both of our baseball teams are playing rubber match games today, both playing early today as well. Let's begin on the south side. Sox tied up with the Mariners when Carlos Quentin comes up and breaks out of his slump going opposite field. That's his 8th home run of the year. The Sox go up 4-3. Now the very next batter would provide the very next home run. Come on up, Jermaine Dye. That's a nice slump buster for him. The Sox win 6-3. Here's Peggy Moore with this from the south.
A.J. Pierzynski broke his 0-for-14 skid with home run number 100. Jermaine Dye hit a long ball back-to-back with Carlos Quentin. Both guys pointed to Quentin as being a guy that they can look to get the bats going.
He's doing good. He's Carlos.
Who is that?
It's day to day. After he hit the homer, he kind of was mad when he crossed home plate, and I kind of wanted to get away from him.
Yeah, he's always mad. He's mad that instead of going 20 rows, it only went 10 rows out. It's just Carlos.
I do what I can as far as try to be the best team that I can. I'm not that vocal out there, but I can't say enough about how guys have picked me up throughout this season.
At U.S. Cellular Field, Peggy Kaczynski.
Thanks, Peg. The Cubs wrapped up their series with the D-backs today. Ryan Dempster on the mound looking for the second win of the season, and that's just not going to happen. Brad Tracy taking one deep to right. Dempster gave up 5. The Cubs lose the game and the series to a whopping 10-0. It's just one of them games us Cub fans are just going to have to forget.
That's right, magically forget. Because listen up, all you muggles. You can now get a chance to get a first-hand look into Harry Potter's magical world. Chicago's Museum of Science and Industry is the first to have Harry Potter the exhibition. It features unique costumes, props, and sets from the Harry Potter film series. This exhibition opens up to the public tomorrow, and it will run through September, but you may have to check on the tickets because they are selling like hotcakes.
Yeah, we'll have to go check that out. I know you're a big Harry Potter fan.
Yes, I am. I'd say we should all go tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
Why not?
All right, let's do it.
Well, that's going to do it for us here at 6.
Be sure to catch us later on tonight at 10. Have a good evening.
Bye-bye.